What is up, guys? Beancrew49 here. We are back on the Desolation map, and today we find ourselves in the ghetto. That's right, we are in the ghetto. I've got some reasons for wanting to work on the ghetto that I can't divulge to you guys right now, because it's going to be a secret. It's going to be a surprise. But I need to get the ghetto done a little bit more, so that's what I'm going to work on today. Remember Jose's auto body? Do you guys remember? I don't remember if I showed you the finished product. I'm not going to call it finished. This is the finished first draft. Definitely have to go back through, and I'm going to have to add stuff to chests. We're going to have to add details, add signs, add books, written books. But what I want to work on today is get started on a gang base. Oh, that's what we're down here for. This is going to be the future site of the Bludz gangbang stash house. I don't know what you call it. These guys are into some shady business. I don't know if they know Jose or if they're working with Jose or who Jose is. That's a matter for the police. Okay, I don't know who Jose is. I'm not concerned with Jose. But I know that Jose's got himself wrapped into something. Okay? Something that the cops in this town wouldn't approve of. Now I'm going to go fast forward for you guys a little bit. I'm not going to get anything done today. I mean, I'm not going to finish anything. What I want to do is work on a underground tunnel. Now this tunnel is going to lead to the base, and it gives me a chance to do some kind of a little bit of detail work. You know, I love to do stuff like this. I'm going to bring you guys my raw, uncut building. That's why I'm fast forwarding it, so we can get through more. But yeah, so that's what I'm doing right now. I freehanded this. I had no plan. There was no plan involved, and I just started building, and that's what we got here. So, yeah, that's what we got here. What I want to do is answer a question of the week. Why not? Let's get to the question of the week. You guys had submitted your questions, and I am very grateful for that. And I have 2 questions here today, and it would seem like you guys wanted to know a little bit about how I would react to a zombie apocalypse, or an apocalypse in general. So we got 2 questions here I wanted to answer. The first one is from Minecraft, and he says, if you were a resident of Coveton, guys, there's no N, it's Coveton, during the outbreak, where would you find shelter? Would you kill, and how far would you venture off from your base? And the other question is from Van Epeep. What house or place would you go if you lived in Covington and desolation happened? It's Coveton. Coveton, guys. So you guys want to know where I'm going to go during the apocalypse, what I'm going to do. Thank you guys thank you Minecraft and Van Epeep for submitting your questions. Let's be real, guys. Let's be 100% honest with ourselves here. Okay? I'm gonna tell you the truth. Everyone, myself included, would like to think that during the first moments of Armageddon, you're gonna be, safe. You're gonna be on the move somewhere. You're gonna have all your stuff ready to go. You're gonna be, the one who's trying to survive in the last moments of humanity. The sad reality, guys, is all of us would be dead in the first 10 minutes. Me included. I mean, most of us would be dead, okay? We're gamers. We don't have guns for the most part. I mean, not all of us. But, if you don't have a weapon, how are you going to defend yourself? You're going to be, food for the zombies, or, other humans are going to take advantage of you if you can't defend yourself to the death. You know what I mean, guys? So, unless you're, got a small artillery, unless you got a weapon stash somewhere, you're not going to be doing too much in the first, in the first moments of Armageddon. And that's assuming Armageddon is like these monsters coming up and, doing their desolation sort of thing. In the zombie outbreak, you may have more of a chance because the zombies are slow. In Desolation, we have creepers, we got archers, dead archers, so it's a lot harder to survive in Desolation, I think, than most apocalyptic scenarios, most Armageddon scenarios, you know what I mean? So, to be honest, I would be dead. In reality, I would be dead. And so would you, most likely. You're not going to make it 5 minutes. We're all dead, guys. But, for the sake of answering this question, in a real apocalypse, and I'm in Coveton, that's the question. Well, this is a weird question, guys. Not the most creative. I don't even know why I chose this question now. Because this question is basically asking, how would you play Desolation? Well, you guys have seen me play Desolation. I go to a different house every time. That's one thing I wanted to make clear to you guys. Whenever we play GTA mode, a lot of you are, returning visitors, and you know where things are in chests, and you'll have your little routine. You'll go straight for your chest that you know is there and get the thing that you know is there. That's one way to play it, and yes, you're going to have an advantage over people. Yes, I understand that you want an advantage, you want to win, I get it. But I encourage you guys to play Desolation the way I play it, or at least GTA mode. Play GTA mode the way I play it. And I try to go a different way every time. Like every single time I go off in a different direction if I can. And that serves several purposes. First of all, I don't as easily remember where stuff is. If you focus in on one chest, you're always going to remember what's in that chest and, where to go to find it. But if you're constantly moving around seeing new chests all the time, it's a lot harder to memorize the map. And believe it or not, guys, I'm intentionally trying to forget stuff I've built in here. I want to experience the game like you guys, like brand new. It's not going to be possible since I'm building it. But, I would love to just forget everything. If I could take a pill when this is all over and forget building it for a few days, then I totally would. I totally would. But I'd want to remember it at the end, okay? Just so I could play it like it's brand new. Like I'm a brand new little newbie. Starving to death on my first day. A lot of new players starve to death, guys. I said it once, I've said it 1,000 times. Eat your mushrooms and your rotten flesh. You're gonna have to. You're just gonna have to. So, where was I? Oh yeah! I encourage you all to play GTA mode in the same manner that I play it. Try to keep it fresh for yourself. It's like when you hear a song that you really, really like, and you just play that song over and over and over, and you've heard it 40, 50, 60 times, and then you get to the 61st time, and it doesn't sound as good. All of a sudden it's like, oh, this song isn't as good as I thought it was. That's because you burned yourself out on the song. You played it too much. Oh, no. So, yeah, that's how I kind of feel about things. Oh, man. So I had All Hell No helping me in this endeavor. Thank you, All Hell No. I made the pattern, and it was his job to help me flesh out the pattern, finish it up. It's very difficult, actually, to, take someone's pattern and make it your own, you know what I mean? That didn't make sense. Continue from someone else's pattern. So we had a few hiccups, few little problems along the way, but nothing we can't work out. Guys, I love to build tunnels in Minecraft. When you play survival mode, the tendency is to bare bones it. Absolute minimum. In your caves especially, you're not going to really decorate the caves in your mine. You're in the mine to extract stuff, and that's it. But I encourage you guys to, in survival mode, decorate your mines a little bit in sort of this fashion. Because, A, if you do the amount of mining that I used to do in survival mode, you're going to have a lot of cobblestone. And I do mean a lot. And oftentimes more than you can spend, okay? So, one strategy for decorating your world is to use that cobblestone, turn it into stone bricks, keep some of it cobblestone, turn it into stairs, slabs, and just give your walls depth and texture like this. And there doesn't have to be any rhyme or reason to it. You just play with these blocks until you come out with something that, seems nice to you. And that's exactly what I'm doing here. This is trial and error. I have no plan. I'm just seeing what looks good, and if it doesn't look good, I'll change it or tweak it or whatever I do. And that's a great way to build. It's a lot of fun, and it's connecting your brain with the soul inside of you. That's what creativity coming out is. It's I don't know what I'm talking about. Does that make sense though? Your creativity and your physical self come together to form a piece of art. No, I'm not saying don't plan stuff out, guys, but when you're doing design like this, I find it works best for me if I don't think about it until I got the controller in my hand and I'm placing blocks. And that's just for these random decoration type designs. It's not for everything. If you're gonna like the Costco, I saw everything in Costco. I saw it in my mind before I built it. And that's totally different than what I did here. What I did here was I cleaned my mind of all thoughts. And it wasn't very hard to do. I don't know why. It was so easy. So I cleared my mind of all my thoughts. And basically, I just went to town and let whatever wanted to come out, come out. That's how it works. And then once I figured out what I wanted, once I settled on the design after changing a lot of different things, and working with stuff and manipulating stuff. Once I settled on the design, it was just a matter of replicating it, and that's where All Hell came into play. Also, Tim and Moss was helping, but he had some problems with it. He had to go, whatever. But thank you guys for being willing to help. I appreciate it. A lot of times doing repetitive stuff like this can get boring for people. I understand that. I understand that completely. So I really appreciate when you guys want to do this boring, repetitive stuff. It really helps me out. It really makes this map go a lot faster. A lot faster. Without All Hell's help, this would have probably taken an extra hour or two. So I would like to thank him for that. I'm not going to finish in this video because we're already going long. It's already taking a long time, and you got the gist of this. So we're not going to go too much longer in this video. But yeah, guys, the creative questions of the week. Submit them in YouTube or via Twitter. But I want to challenge you guys, because the questions I got this week were not as creative as I was hoping. I want you guys to dig deep. What is your favorite superpower? That's a question you ask anybody all the time. So when I say creative question of the week, I want you guys to have fun with it. I want you guys to play with it. Think of it as a super fun homework assignment. You're getting all these videos for free. You guys are going to have to do a little homework for me, okay? You're going to have to come up with something creative, a question that I could have fun answering. And a lot of you did a good job. Be More Minecraft and what was the other one? Vam E Peep. I like saying your name. Vam E Peep Peep. But thank you for your questions, yeah. But basically, watch the videos, watch the GTA mode videos, and that's exactly what I would do during the apocalypse, because I'm doing it. That's what this is, guys. We're living out our apocalypse dreams. Our post-apocalyptic dreams. That's a mouthful. Oh my goodness. So we're living it out. That's what I'm doing. So that's a great question, but I encourage you to go watch past videos. You'll see how I would survive. I would go a different way every time. I would go for... I go for different things first, different times. Sometimes I go for food first. Sometimes I'll go for armor. Sometimes I go for weapons. It all varies. Okay, guys, that's about it. That's all I gotta say today. Thank you for your questions. Remember to submit more. And I hope you enjoyed this tunnel. This tunnel is coming along, and it's going to lead to a gang base. I don't want to say too much about it, guys, because it's going to be a secret. You shouldn't know too much about the gang base, because I got plans. I got big plans. So thank you guys for watching, as always. Thank you for your questions. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing.